This is the Iowa Weather Report for Monday, February 24th, 2014. And now our first look at the Zero-Z GFS model run. This is at noon today. We have a ridge building up over the Yukon and Alaska, and that's going to dump the cold air from the Arctic straight through Canada into the northern part of the country. And where that cold air meets the temperate air to our south, you can see a little bit of snow is going to break out across the plains. This could move into the state by the midday hours into the afternoon and evening. Maybe an inch or two of accumulation with highs today in the teens north to near 30 south. But then the rest of the week is just cold, cold, cold. High pressure just brings that cold air straight in. Highs, single digits and teens. Lows, well below zero. Could see record lows Wednesday morning. Highs will be in the single digits and teens, maybe nearing 20 in the southwestern counties on Wednesday. With Wednesday night, Thursday morning, could see lows back below zero again with some single digits above zero in the south and west. But then you can just see the height levels drop here on Thursday, so the temperatures will be back in the single digits and teens once again. We could see more lows near zero or below zero Friday morning, but we could see a little more cloudiness Friday morning as well, so that may keep temperatures up, but it also brings some snow in. You can see that with this system with the low pressure center near about Dallas, Fort Worth. But this quickly moves off to the east, and it's the next storm that crashes into the west coast that we have to watch for the weekend. You can see Saturday some snow breaking out as far east as central into western Iowa. It looks to hold out maybe to Saturday afternoon or evening. And then the storm really kind of doesn't look the same as it did yesterday. This high pressure to our northwest is trying to dry out the air, so it could drop the precipitation down to nothing or a few flurries, with most of the precipitation across Kansas, Missouri. And you can see by next Monday, that system is now with the energy moving into the middle Mississippi River Valley, about near Jonesboro, Arkansas, or Memphis, Tennessee. Another short wave to our north and west, but it's that system to the south that's going to bring a low pressure center with some showers and thunderstorms. That's going to rob a lot of the moisture from the cold side of the system. So you can see most of the state is rather dry, and most of the precipitation looks to miss the state. As we saw yesterday, that wasn't the case. Going into the extended period, though, the flow is still out of the northwest. It's not cross-polar like it will be this week. It's northwest instead of straight north, but it's going to keep the temperatures fairly near or slightly below average. With some systems coming through, you can see here, we could have a system that could bring a little bit of snow to the area, a little bit of rain shower activity across the south and east. At the end of the forecast on the 11th, that is a big upper level feature over the eastern half of the country, ridge pumping up over the west into Canada, and that means the cold air in the Arctic is going to come nosing back south once again behind a very big low pressure center near Montreal, and that could mean temperatures back below zero in the middle of March, and we're going to be sick of it by then. Hopefully this is wrong. Satellite image from last evening, you can see some showers and thunderstorms across the eastern Gulf through Florida into the Atlantic, some clouds in the north and east, some clouds off to our west, and also across the desert southwest as well. When we take a look at the Watch 20 map from last evening, some dense fog advisories along the Texas and Louisiana Gulf Coast, some winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings from the Black Hills of South Dakota north and westward, and wind chill advisories to the north of that. QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Friday evening at 6 o'clock, showing most of the precipitation will be along the Gulf Coast into Florida, across the west, especially California that really needs it, while around here maybe 1/10 of an inch of liquid equivalent, mainly in the form of some light snow.